The unsettling psychology behind why old mansions terrify us. There's a reason old mansions feel terrifying, even when nothing is happening. It's not ghosts. It's psychology. Your brain evolved to feel safe in familiar spaces, small rooms, predictable layouts. Old mansions are the opposite. Long hallways that disappear into darkness, doors that don't need to be there, rooms built for people who lived very differently than we do. Your brain can't map the space properly. And when your brain can't predict what's around the corner, it assumes danger. Even worse, these houses were designed to hide things. Servants' passages, secret rooms, staircases meant to be silent. So when you walk through one alone, your mind fills the silence. Not because something is there, but because once, someone always was.
What's the dumbest idea you've ever had that somehow worked? Mine started as a joke. I was failing a class and hadn't studied at all. The exam was in 10 minutes, so I did something incredibly stupid. I walked into the exam room, sat down, and confidently asked the teacher for a new test paper. She looked confused, then apologized. Turns out, they had given me the wrong version. I got the easier test, passed the class, and to this day, I have no idea why that worked. So now I'm curious. What's the dumbest idea you had that actually worked?
I wasn't supposed to stay late. Neither was she. The office was quiet, lights dimmed, the kind of silence that makes every movement louder. She stood up, stretched slowly, and caught me staring. "Relax," she said with a smile. "It's just us." She walked past me, close enough that I caught her perfume. Sweet, dangerous. She leaned down, whispered, "You always look so serious. I wonder what you're like when you're not." My phone buzzed. A message from her. "Don't leave yet."
Redditors who fucked around and found out, what did you find and do you regret it? I ignored the warning signs. Everyone told me, don't mess with him. I thought they were exaggerating. So I ran my mouth, pushed boundaries, tried to look tough. Then one night I found out. Not in a fight, not in a threat, but when my boss called me in and showed me screenshots, messages, posts, everything I thought was private. I lost my job that day. Do I regret it? Yeah. Because sometimes finding out costs way more than you expect. I accidentally uncovered my town's creepiest urban legend. I always thought my town's urban legend was fake, until I found my own name in it. It started when I helped my grandma clean out her attic. I found an old newspaper from the 90s. There was an article about a missing person. Same street, same house. The photo made my stomach drop. It was me, same birthmark, same scar I didn't get until years later. At the bottom of the article, someone had written in pen, "He comes back every 20 years. I laughed it off, until I checked the date. Tomorrow marks exactly 20 years.
What's the most unethical parent hack? This is mine. Growing up, my parents said we were poor. No gifts, no trips, no help. So I worked from 14, paid for my own life. When I turned 18, I found out the truth. We were never poor. They'd been collecting money in my name the whole time. Benefits, aid, tax money, every month. They spent it on vacations and cars. When I confronted them, they said, "Be grateful. You made this possible." That was their life hack. I moved out the same week. I never went back.
My parents warned me about watching out the window at night. They said it attracts things that notice when you notice them back. Last night I forgot. At 2:17 a.m., I saw someone standing across the street, not moving, not blinking. I stepped closer to the glass. That's when my phone buzzed. A text from my mom. "Don't look outside. We're not home." I froze, because the thing across the street slowly smiled and raised its hand. From inside my house,
Everyone in my town shuts their curtains at exactly 11:11 p.m. I thought it was just a weird habit, until the night I forgot. At 11:12, my phone vibrated. A notification from the local emergency alert system. "Curtains, now." I laughed, until I heard it. 3 slow knocks on my window. Not from outside, from the other side of the glass. Something whispered my name, in my own voice. That's when every light on my street went out, except mine.
I-24F grew up thinking my parents were strict because they cared. No sleepovers, no dating, no phone after 9 p.m. They said it was for my safety. Last year, my younger brother accidentally told me the truth. I wasn't being protected. I was being hidden. Turns out, when I was born, my mom had an affair. My dad stayed, but only on one condition. I would never leave the house alone without permission. They were terrified I'd meet him. I confronted them. My mom cried. My dad didn't deny it. He said, "We did what we had to do." I moved out the next week. Now my parents are telling everyone I abandoned the family. So, ATA?
Why shared dreams can be terrifying. Shared dreams are rare. But when they happen, they're deeply unsettling. It usually starts small. Two people describing the same place, the same hallway, the same figure watching from a distance. Psychology calls this coincidence, but there's a darker theory. Carl Jung believed we share something called a collective unconscious, a hidden layer of the mind we all tap into while dreaming. And sometimes, people don't just share symbols, they share events. There are documented cases of strangers dreaming the same disaster, days before it happened. The same sounds, the same panic, the same ending. Scientists say memory fills in the gaps afterward. But the disturbing question remains. If dreams are just imagination, why do some of them come true?
This school drama got out of control. I was sitting in class when I found out my best friend had been talking behind my back. She told everyone I cheated on a test, which wasn't true. By lunch, half the school was staring at me. I confronted her and she said it was just a joke. Then the teacher called us both in. Turns out, someone else admitted they lied and showed messages proving my friend started it. She got suspended. Everyone apologized to me, but now she's mad at me for ruining her life. Did I do the right thing?
Everyone at school stared at me like I'd done something terrible. That morning, I woke up to dozens of messages saying I'd posted something horrible online. But I didn't post anything. By first period, my best friend wouldn't even look at me. Someone had used my name and my account to spread a rumor about a teacher. The school called me into the office. They showed screenshots. It looked exactly like my account. Then I noticed something small. The post was made while I was in class, without my phone. Turns out my friend had my password. She said it was just a prank. She got expelled. And now,
What's the strangest thing you've ever seen on Reddit? What's the strangest thing you've ever seen on Reddit? I'll go first. Number 1, a guy posted daily updates about a duck that kept showing up at his window for 3 years. Number 2, someone found a hidden room behind their bathroom mirror. No doors, no explanation. Number 3, a user realized their coworker was secretly posting about them in real time during lunch breaks. And number 4 was so disturbing, the mods deleted it within minutes. Now I'm curious, what's the strangest thing you've seen on Reddit?
What's the creepiest thing you've ever seen on Reddit? What's the creepiest thing you've ever seen on Reddit? I'll start. Number 1, a user posted that someone kept leaving notes on their bed while they were asleep. The notes said things only they would know. Number 2, someone uploaded audio from their baby monitor. At exactly 3:17 every night, a whisper could be heard saying their name. Number 3, a Redditor realized their online stalker was actually posting from the same IP address as their own house. Number 4, a man posted security footage of himself sleeping. Halfway through the night, the camera slowly turned by itself. The post was deleted. His account never posted again. Now it's your turn. What's the creepiest thing you've seen on Reddit?
What's the angriest your wife has ever been at you? This almost ended my marriage. It was our anniversary. I told her I had a surprise. I came home late, empty hands, no gift. She didn't yell. She didn't cry. She just said, "So this is how much I matter." Then she packed a bag. That's when I remembered. The surprise wasn't flowers. It wasn't dinner. I had booked a weekend trip for the wrong date. I showed her the reservation. She unpacked the bag, looked at me and said, "You are an idiot, but you're still alive." I never forgot an anniversary again. What's the greatest mistake of your life? This one still wakes me up at night. I was 22 when my dad called me. He said, "I don't feel so good." I told him I was busy. I said I'd call him back later. Later turned into weeks. I missed calls, ignored messages. Then one night my phone rang again. This time it wasn't him. It was the hospital. My biggest mistake wasn't something I did. It was thinking I had more time. I think my roommate is sleepwalking. Now she's angry. I think my roommate is sleepwalking. At least, that's what I told myself at first. It started with small things. Cabinets open. Lights on when I knew I turned them off. Then I started waking up at night. Footsteps outside my door. Slow, deliberate. One night, I heard my door handle move. Just once. The next morning, I asked her about it. She smiled and said she sleeps like a rock. Never sleepwalked. That night, I locked my door. At 3:12 a.m., the footsteps came back. Louder this time. The handle shook. Over and over. I didn't sleep. The next day, she was furious. She slammed cabinets, wouldn't look at me. Then she asked, "Why was your door locked last night?" I never told her I heard her outside it. And that's when I realized she wasn't sleepwalking. Scientists can't explain this dream phenomenon. Strangers with no connection report dreaming the same place, the same hallway, the same door. Some describe a disaster before it happens. Psychology calls it coincidence. But Carl Jung believed dreams come from a shared mind, a collective unconscious we all access while asleep. And the unsettling part? These shared dreams often stop right after the real event occurs. So the question is, are dreams just imagination, or warnings we don't understand yet? This urban legend is actually wild. Okay, so tell me why I just found out my town has an urban legend, and it's actually insane. Apparently, if you walk past the old bus stop at night, your phone starts glitching, like full lag. Battery drops, screen freezes. People said it was fake, so obviously, I went there. The second I stopped walking, my phone buzzed. New notification. It said, "Don't stop." I looked up. No one was there. But my step counter kept going. I was standing still. Why is Snapchat doing this? Okay, nah, this is actually insane. Tell me why my Snap Map showed me at school. While I was literally in bed. I thought it was glitching. Closed the app. Opened it again. Still there. Then my friend texted me like, "Why are you walking around campus RN?" I wasn't. Then my phone buzzed. Snapchat notification said, "You forgot something." I checked Snap Map again. My Bitmoji turned around and started walking. Bro, my phone was on my desk, Why is Snapchat doing this? Stop scrolling. Do not check your screen time at 3 a.m. I did, and it said I'd been on my phone for 6 hours. I was asleep. I checked the app usage. TikTok, Snapchat, camera, all running while my phone was face down. Then my phone unlocked itself, screen turned on, and my front camera opened. 1 second later, screen time updated, plus 1 minute. What are some street smarts everyone should know? If someone is being too nice for no reason, they want something. If a place suddenly goes quiet, leave. If you feel watched, trust that feeling. Never wear both earbuds outside. And if someone asks for help but won't accept reasonable help, walk away. The smartest people don't look tough. They notice patterns and leave early.